This is not going well. But you see this cav unit over here? And the other cav unit coming down the hill? I like trebbing cavalry. Massive treb. A hell yeah. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Constantinopolis Siege. Check it out. Today we're gonna take in the Rattan Marksmen and some Basian Wild Flame slash Zycalian Militia because I had such a good time with them last battle. And I'm also going to bring the Heavy Flamer boys. So these are the Blood Angels Terminators bringing in the Heavy Flamers, and we're going to do some horrible things to them. Hopefully in the sea point. We're going to use the Camel Nut Ball Chuckers. We're going to use them at the final point, sort of jump out and throw them onto the point as people are crowding it. And that's the plan. We're going to start with the Marksmen because there's a couple of great fire lanes I like to utilise early on in the battle across the A and B point on two particular corners, which you may have seen me play a little bit before. So let's get stuck in. Don't forget we do have a Discord chat room if you'd like to come and learn some more about the game or ask questions. You know, you've got a unit you want to talk about. The Discord chat room is just down below here in the description of the video, and we'd be pleased to help you out. We've got 200 or 300 odd people in there that are very knowledgeable about the game. So come along and we're happy to help you out. Anyway, for now, let's get into this battle. I like how the buildings are still loading in as it zooms. It looks very like the Game of Thrones, you know, the start of their season, how they got that intro. It looks very cool. I think it looks quite the same. Just me? Probably. Okie dokie. We're going to go around the fountain because those edges of the fountain stop your horse running. That's annoying. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that they're not pulling a BS tunnel rush. So, let's do that. Just bang on this door. Not only will it give me a few participation points, but it also, more importantly, will let me see further down the tunnel and clearer. And now, we wait. So we've got some X-Raiders, some Mowdowns, and some Shooty Boys. That should be good. Should be good to stop a tunnel rush. We'll just flex on the enemies. Big flex. Anybody else want to flex with me? Fine, I'll dance by myself. Alright, if they were coming in the tunnels, we would probably know by now. Modals can be filthy deadly in the tunnels because the edges of the walls really compact them, and the more a unit is compacted, the more damage it focuses in one small area. If you get even something like Village Watchmen and you put them at the top of a siege tower, they all, in the line formation, they all get squished in together. And even a tough hero walking into a unit of Village Watchmen, when every single model in the unit is compacted into one small space and they can all attack you at once, they'll kill you. I actually have a video a little while back where I was shockingly killed in this manner. So just keep that in mind. Anywhere that is very narrow and it squashes unit formations all in together, it concentrates damage. So we're just going to build this happy little ballista, and hopefully the time will run out before the enemy come down, and the plan is that any of our team can use that now. Nice blue one has a lot of ammo, and so hopefully we'll get a bit of use out of that. Maybe we'll even get to use it ourselves. So, map says we're being invaded. Let's start here. Now this spot is, you're able to hit it with a treb, so just be aware of that when you're playing here. We won't be doing a lot of damage to these Modals and heavy infantry, but the sheer amount of shots there will, and the poison, of course, that's ticking over, will do damage over time. You know, these units are not an alpha strike unit. They're definitely a unit that whittles down the enemy over time. And it's absolutely fantastic for clearing light units. Anything from, I don't know, pike militia, peasants, they just absolutely shred them. I'm going to need to stop. See these guys here? They're doing sort of 3 or 400 each hit plus the poison damage. So I don't know quite what the plan there was. That was a very good waste of a unit, that was. Also, Rattan Marksmen are very, very dangerous to heroes. What? Oh, berserkers! Apparently they're very dangerous to berserkers as well, because they're absolutely because there's very few models they can focus on. They'll whittle them down very quickly. Anything with a small unit number. People coming in from both sides there. I had a little bit of a panic moment, but we've come out okay. The sheer damage potential of this unit is actually quite frightening, and it's quite surprising all in all. Oh man, that was a terrible shot. Better get on this point anyway. Just these continuous volleys and the bleed ticks. You know, even something like X-Raiders will just get whittled down very quickly, especially when you've got support to do the big alpha damage. And that is a whole bunch of dead X-Raiders for probably next to no losses. So that is awesome. This poor guy here, you see him, he's got his newbie blue armor on. I'm not sure what this poor guy is is actually doing in a level sort of 1,500 game, but I'd good on him for trying, I guess. Thanks, matchmaking. So be it. Righty, they haven't taken down the wall in front of B yet, but they are pushing up the siege tower. You see the map? Pushing up the right side siege tower. So we can reasonably expect to see them on the B points soon. What's down here? Oh, hello there. Can we shoot down? These guys are not very good at shooting directly down. In fact, no unit is good at shooting directly down. So be it. That is life. But we'll kick this down after we annihilated the berserkers. We better close off their little rat hole that they used to get in. Are they pushing B? They're definitely pushing A. What the? Bad idea, sir. Or madam. Who knows? Oh, hello. Ah, that's my second bad shot with that. They are taking A, and we're not having that. Oh, this is a problem. However, they are cataphract lancers, so I don't have to worry too much about using my ult on them. And look, we're in close combat with these guys. And winning. Yeah. No. Ow. You little sod. This is my point. You can't have it. Go away. Go on. Run away, you cowardly little bow. Get a real weapon. Huh? Ooh, X-Raiders on top. Ow, 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 ow. That is a serious misuse of X-Raiders. X-Raiders are not just X-throwers. They are a very strong melee unit that is not using the unit to their full potential up there. Still, what am I to say when he killed, what, quarter of my unit? Hard to fault them for that, eh? We're just going to take this opportunity to go back and get some ammunition, because this unit in sustained combat will actually rip through their ammunition very, very, very quickly. As you might expect when they're little mini medieval machine guns. Now, one thing, the reason my marksmen probably look a lot more effective than yours, I'll talk about that just in a second while I go destroy this guy. So, what I want to do is I want to push through his unit, and if I can do that, I'll show you why, and he will very quickly realise his mistake. Now, if he orientates them on me, and he does, watch this. 1,000 damage criticals. Ooh, ow. Down to half a unit now. But that's okay, I'm happy to machine gun them at point blank range. That's not a problem. Alright, and yeah, there we go. We're successful in making him turn his back, which is exactly what we wanted. More cataphract lancers. No problem for the Rattan Marksmen of Doom. You know, don't worry about the modals. We're doing all the heavy lifting. These modals are they're just there, you know. It's us that's doing the real damage. So anyway, you're probably like, wow, your Rattan Marksmen are doing a lot of damage, especially to heavy units. Why is that? Well, that is because I have amazing doctrines. If you flick back to where I always put the unit cards, what I call a unit card, so their doctrines and also their veterancy at the start of each unit's pullout. And so, are they back again? And you'll notice that my armor penetration and my damage are very high on this unit. About, I can't even remember off the top of my head. I wanna say 1100, 1200. And that might not sound much individually, but each of these guys spams bolts very, very, very nastily. When you've got that many individual shots coming through, it's very good. So I maximize especially the armor penetration. Especially the armor penetration on this unit needs to be maximized. Now that might look like I was wasting my ult there. But what I did is, did you see they were very slow to walk back into position? You can rewind and have a look if you like. But my ult also slows people, so it puts a big hole in their shield wall if they do get knocked down. Come back here. No. No. I guess the poison tick's got him. That's handy. X-rate is bad. X-rate is bad. I could do with some help here. Ah, Azaps, perfect. On watch, boys. Yeah, that's the way. Excellent. So yes, if you get this unit, use your doctrines and things to maximise your armour penetration particularly, but also your base damage as well. You know, breakthrough doctrine is very good. Anything that increases their damage without having to push through armour is great. Siege fighter doctrine. But also, I'm just going to have to take this on my shield. Ow. And yeah, once you get your armor penetration right up there, this unit will do much better damage, especially to heavy armored units. Right? It's not going to do huge, but as you can see, it's doing about the same as an individual longsword hit. Now, if you're going to have a whole unit machine gunning at this point, well, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? Even my half unit was doing decent damage. So let's go. It's just about being captured, so we want to get over there very quickly. Hopefully we can end the game without them ever capturing a point. That would be very lovely. In we go, we'll knock over these heroes, come back here you, frighten them a little bit. Ah! Ah! We definitely need to be standing on this point. Yes, yes, go away Pike, you can't kill me. Pikes and longswords kind of like cancel each other out. Longsword cannot catch a pike, and pike cannot do enough damage to kill a longsword. So often you'll see me in my videos just completely ignoring pikes. Beautiful, beautiful poison ticks. Imagine what all of these ticks and numbers add up to. Individually they're not very much, eh? Anyway, we've got less than a minute left, and this enemy team is not going to win. Let's see what we can push out and see and get some extra kills. It's probably going to be very fatal for my marksman. You know, this is far too aggressive for a marksman, for a ranged unit, but it doesn't matter if we lose them at this point. So let's just see if we can get some extra bleed ticks and poison and all that sort of stuff. Not bleed ticks, poison ticks. We'll fully push the enemy back. At this point, we're just fighting for free kills. Oh, savagely wrecked. I think my marksman got trebbed. Can I catch this guy? Probably not. I've got one marksman left. He's doing his best, okay? Leave him alone. Off you go, marksman. Can you get another kill in the 7 seconds? You're trying to capture B. That's never going to happen. GG, boys and girls. That was a great double first point hold by our team. Absolutely fantastic. We did 1.1 million damage using nothing but marksmen. 15 heavy cavalry, 10 grandpas, 6 X-raiders, 11 palace guard, 8 paladins, and 13 X-raiders, and 6 berserkers. Oh, that was fantastic. And all with a unit of marksmen. They got more than 10 times their kills and unit score, which means that they were killing much higher tier units than they are. Absolutely fantastic. I'm definitely going to publish this one. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle. Thanks so much for coming to my channel.